So the past couple years, we haven't got that much snow here in the mountains of Colorado. But we get it this year, and it's cold. And we just keep getting hammered by the snow, but that's okay. It's good for the summer. It's how we get a lot of our moisture. So we're going to go in on a day like this. There's nothing better than to make a nutritious, hearty soup to warm your soul. So let's go in and do it. Hello there. I'm manning this crock pot here today. And today we're cooking a nutritious bone broth vegetable soup. Let's see what we got here. You see we've got a soup bone here that's been marinating, and 3 shot glasses of organic apple cider vinegar overnight. So it's there. We've turned it a couple of times. It's looking good. So what we're going to do now, this is quite a process. But, and I'm no doctor. I want to say that right out now. My little disclaimer is I'm not a doctor, but I've been cooking for over 30 years. I'm 62 years old. I'm in pretty good shape. I think what you eat is, and what you put into your body can feed you and heal you, or it can harm you and kill you. So now this, the sciences or the theory behind this is what I've read. Everything, I tell you, I've read somewhere or in a couple of places. So this is supposed to let out the minerals and the enzymes in the bones that our processed foods don't have any longer. And it allows it to our body to take it up. So that's supposedly what the apple cider vinegar does. So we're going to put that into our crock pot. We can pick these up. This is kind of an odd kind of tongs there, but we got that in there. We're going to add about half of the apple cider vinegar back to it. Not all of it, but about half of it. Then, let's see. We're going to add, we got some garlic here. There again, garlic, really good for you. Nature's antibiotic. We've got a thumb size, one of my thumbs, of fresh ginger here. So we're going to just get that up. There again, ginger's very good for your body, very good for your digestion. Getting all that in there. We're going to add 3 bay leaves. We're going to add, let's see, a little bit of dry mustard. You just need a little bit. Dry mustard goes a long way. And you can really get too much. We got some red pepper. Ooh, hot stuff. Nah, just building flavor. Not enough to make it hot. Turmeric. Turmeric is really, really good for you. Or at least that's what they say. So we're going to use a good bit of that. Something I read, and of course this is just building flavor, but another thing I read is turmeric works really good with black pepper. So there's really some coarse black pepper in there. Really going to build those flavors up. You'll see. Then we have some allspice. I found allspice is just a wonderful flavor. You don't need but just a touch. Now let's see. We're going to add a little bit of Worcestershire. Just a little bit. We're going to add a splash of Cabernet. What kind of Cabernet? The best kind of Cabernet. The kind you like to drink. Yes, sir. And then along with that, I've got some organic vegetable broth. So we'll add a little bit of that. So that's what she's looking like in there. So it don't have a lot of liquid, but it's going to release some liquid. So we're going to put the cover on that. And we're going to set it for 10 hours. We'll have to come back because it's really going to go for about 24 hours. You know, at least 18 to 24 hours. We're going to let it sit in there. And while that's doing that, let me get these spices out of the way. I'm going to get my glass of wine, put it over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put beans in this. And I got these Texas chili heirloom beans. And I hope you're going to be able to see this. But if you're diabetic, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're vegetarian, you're trying to get as much protein and fiber and as little sugar as possible. I don't know if you can see that, but that's 20 grams of protein. That's a whopping 20 grams of protein per serving. Same with the fiber, 21 grams of fiber. That's outstanding. And then only 2 grams of sugar. So that is a really great bean if you're looking for something to, you know, to increase your protein and fiber, which I am. I'm going to tell you, that really works. If you lower your sugar, get your sugar way down, and add a ton of fiber and protein. So I'm going to just go ahead and add all these. I'm going to add hot water. I'm up in the mountains of Colorado, and put that much hot water, and I'm going to put some salt. Up here in the mountains of Colorado, it's hard to get beans and potatoes done. So we're going to soak these in some salt, some sea salt, and that hot water. And then we'll be back tomorrow. Everything's working. So here we are. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, next day. Let's check out and see what we got here. You can see our meat is all cooked. The bone is in there. Hopefully a lot of the nutrients and stuff are coming out of it. All our spices are looking good. Let's see, we can take this. Get a little, see if we can get a little, look at that, that meat is just falling apart there. It has a good gingery flavor to it. It's ready to go, I think. So then, this is our next item. We got kale here. We're taking off the stem. We've got about 4 red potatoes there, kind of chunked up. 2 carrots, 2 stems of celery, half an onion, lemon. We've got our beans we soaked overnight. There, I've washed them and got all the husk and stuff out. We have some vegetable broth. So what we're going to do first, we're going to put those beans in. We'll do that. Then we have these potatoes. This is really hearty. We're full of protein, full of good vitamins and nutrients. This is a really good, healthy soup for you. We have our carrots. It's all looking really good. You know, the carrots are good for your eyes. They got all kind of vitamins and nutrients in it. Same with celery. Celery is real good. Kale. King kale. King kale. You know all about kale's full of antioxidants. Onion is real healthy for you. People don't know it, but all that, you know, it's real good for you. Getting it all in there. We're going to squeeze in about a half a lemon here. Use that just in case we get any seeds. There's one. Get all that juice out, that good juice. There again, lots of vitamin C. It's good for your digestion. So we've got a half a lemon there. So now at this point, just about done. We need to add some more liquid. So I'm gonna add some of this vegetable broth I got here. I've got, you could use plain water, but I like to add flavor and depth. So these next two items, I'm gonna add the little bit of broth, and then I've got my favorites here. I've got the French onion soup. I'm going to add a can of that. And then also, I'm going to add this vegetable lentil and roasted pepper. You see, it's organic. It's a really good soups. That is going to, these vegetables and these soups are already cooked. So they're going to actually cook down even more. And it's going to make it really rich. It's going to make it thicker. I like a thicker soup. I like it more like stews. And looks like we could use just a little bit more of the vegetable juice. So we'll add just a tiny bit more because that's going to cook down. And like I say, I like it thicker. So now we're going to let that cook about 4 hours. Come down and should be ready for a taste test. It's already smelling good. I wish we had smell-o-vision. There we go. Okay, we're back. It's been about 4 hours. And as you can see, just stir it up. And we've got one very tasty, very nutritious soup or stew, very hearty on a good cold winter's day. Try it out. Subscribe. Like my videos. Comment if you try them out. Come back and comment. Tell me if they came out for you. Y'all enjoy.